I don't have health insurance and I've been in an accident. How am I going to get medical care? My name is Chris Klotz. I'm an attorney at Stevenson Klotz here in Pensacola. I'm a personal injury lawyer, and join me as I help answer this question today. We frequently have clients who come to see us who don't have health insurance. It's getting a little bit rare these days that people don't have health insurance, but in the event that you don't, and you're in an accident or somebody's hurt you somehow, you might have the question of how do I get medical care? And in Florida and in Alabama and Mississippi, there's some different ways that you can actually get some medical care if you don't have health insurance. Let's start by talking about mostly in Florida, there's a requirement that you have PIP coverage on your automobile insurance, and that will cover you up to about the first $10,000 of medical care. And that's something that you can go to your doctor, tell them that you've been in an accident, that you'll have PIP coverage, and then frequently they'll be able to bill against the PIP coverage. That's one way that you can get medical care if you don't have health insurance. Another way that you can get medical care if you've been in an accident is on a letter of protection. And that's something that you're going to need to talk to your lawyer about. Let me give you an example of what a letter of protection is. If you're in an accident and there's a doctor that you want to go see, for instance, maybe it's a specialist, maybe there's an orthopedic surgeon, or maybe there's some other type of specialist that you need to go see, sometimes those doctors will treat you based on a letter of protection from the attorney. That is, I would write a letter, or the lawyer would write a letter to the doctor saying that when you make a recovery in the lawsuit, if you make a recovery in the lawsuit, then part of the money that comes in from that lawsuit will then be used to pay that doctor's bill. That's called a letter of protection. There's a whole probably other video on letters of protection and the upsides and the downsides of using a letter of protection in your case, and so that's something that you need to have a separate conversation about one day with your attorney. But that's another way for you to get coverage if you don't have health insurance. Another way is for you to go to the emergency room. If you are hurt and you need medical care, you can always go to the emergency room. You're going to end up getting billed for that, and sometimes you can have it billed against your PIP, or sometimes the emergency room bill can be satisfied out of whatever is paid in the course of the case. So that's another way that you can get health care. I'm trying to think of any other ways that you might have in these cases to get coverage if you don't have health care. Those are the primary ones that come to mind right now. If you have questions about other ways that you can get coverage for health care if you are in an accident or injury, please give us a call and we can talk to you about it. Our number is 850-444-0000, and if you have questions of this nature, we'd be glad to schedule an appointment with you and sit down and talk to you what your options are. My name is Chris Klotz. I'm a personal injury lawyer at Stevenson Klotz Law Firm here in Pensacola. Our website is www.stevensonklotz.com, and we'd be happy to talk to you about your case or answer any questions that you have. Thank you for watching today.